Greetings, folks. How you doing? Coming to you from Electric Avenue video channel. Hey, I'm just giving you a quick roundup today. I thought, I would be remiss if I did not sort of go through what some of the new releases are this week. There's not a ton, but it's bigger than last week, which was 4th of July. Hope you all had a great holiday. So I'll show you some of the things coming out this week, and then within the next few days I will probably have up a new video showing you a bunch of stuff that's coming out this coming record store day, which is July 17th. Set your calendar, set your alarms, 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll do it the same way that we did the June one, which was we'll have a line, masks indoors while you're in here, required still, and try to social distance, maybe a dozen people at a time. I'm sort of on the fence about what to do about the masking situation. I think possibly after this record store day, I might sort of start leaving it more up to the customers, but I will continue to be in mask for a while because I don't want the store to have to close. And so I'm going to do everything I can to keep myself healthy, even though there are a bunch of people out there that seem to have other ideas. So let's just hope that we can keep this variant away. No preaching. I've heard it. People say I'm preaching. No preaching. Okay, let me get on to some new releases here. So, Rolling Stones. This is Bigger Bang live at Copacabana Beach. This is the sort of deluxe edition that comes, these are CDs, by the way. This comes with, it's 2 DVDs and 2 CDs. This deluxe version has a bonus Salt Lake City concert on DVD. You can get this on a 2 CD and DVD or 2 CD and Blu-ray set. There's also a vinyl coming probably the end of August, middle August. It got pushed back, like everything seems to be, because I can't make things fast enough. So that's why sometimes you'll be looking for some of the most common, most popular things, and you're like, why can't I find Michael Jackson's Thriller? Why can't I find Gorillaz' Demon Days, which, you know, I have now, but who knows for how long? Why can't I find Tame Impala's Currents? You know, these things are, we're in sort of a catch-up mode right now. So it's going to take a while. Anyway, onward. The new Joni Mitchell. This is the vinyl box set. There is a CD box set as well. It has her first 4 albums remastered. She actually did a new mix of the first album, or she oversaw it, of Song to the Seagull. This vinyl version is limited to 10,000, so I wouldn't necessarily sleep on it if you want it. These are fantastic albums, and especially, well, Clouds, I mean, is great too, but Ladies of the Canyon and Blue are sort of like staples of modern recordings. So if you have any inkling to check out Joni Mitchell, maybe now is the time. Okay, Motorhead. I can't even say this. No Sleep Till Hammersmith. Live show. Live at Newcastle City Hall, March 1981. I think this is a pretty seminal live recording for them. This is available also on a deluxe CD and then a regular CD. This is the this is the 3 LP edition. It's sort of in a book, all right. A little more expensive, but nice packaging. Okay, speaking of nice packaging, one other thing I better show is Clutch's Blast Tyrant. This is a sort of deluxe, remastered, limited edition 2 LP artist autographed insert. Very nice embossing sort of stuff. This is an expensive sort of piece too, though, being a collector's item. Don't be surprised when you see the price tag. I warned you. Okay, it's not like crazy expensive or anything. Hey, new Lucinda Williams. That Tom Petty covers album she released earlier this year was great. This is Southern Soul from Memphis to Muscle Shoals and more. Um, this has Ode to Billy Joe, I Can't Stand the Rain, Take Me to the River, Rainy Night in Georgia, You Don't Miss Your Water. I can't think of too many other people I'd rather hear those sing those songs. And apparently, she did a whole series of these online last fall as sort of digital releases. So these are the physical releases that are coming. So if you didn't hear the Tom Petty tribute, you should hear it because it's really pretty good. And I imagine this is pretty great too. New Wallflowers, Exit Wounds. This is their first album in nearly a decade, produced by Butch Walker. I mean, Wallflowers were big in the 90s. If you know Jacob Dylan is Bob Dylan's son, that might resonate with you. Some reissues coming out. We've got King Tubby. This is Majestic Dub, a 1983 album. Has performances from Sly and Robbie, among others. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Muse, Origin of Symmetry. This is the 20th anniversary remix edition. This album was pretty impossible to get recently on vinyl, so it's nice that they put this out. I don't really know what makes it a remix, but you might want to investigate that. Here's something that I know some people have been waiting for, the Almost Famous soundtrack. And this is the Grammy Award winning film soundtrack with unreleased photos, 2 LPs. Everybody remembers Tiny Dancer from this, but this also has some of the Stillwater material, and which was just featured on the last Record Store Day. Other soundtracks here, Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof. This is a great soundtrack too. You got some Morricone, things like Jack Nietzsche, and then into Smith, the Coasters, Eddie Floyd, Willie DeVille, April March. All right, here's something I didn't think I'd see quite yet. Handsome Boy Modeling School. This is their second record. Wish I put the first one out again too. This one's called White People. Prince Paul and Dan the Automator there. This album was full of guest appearances from, well, you might remember the Guido Sarducci, Father Guido Sarducci, sort of interlopers. No, the little in between parts. But this has, oh my gosh, so many people were on this. I think even Linkin Park was on this. Jack Johnson, Mike Patton. Just De La Soul was actually on the obviously on this. Cat Power, Julie Cruz, just a hodgepodge of people that they were fans of and wanted to put on their album. Couple of reissues to mention also. Jethro Tull's A. This was not like seen as like one of their best albums, but Steven Wilson of Porcupine Tree fame did a remix of it, so that's kind of nice. Alice Cooper. Another reissue of Welcome to My Nightmare. This one is on a limited clear vinyl. Let's see. Black Pumas. So Black Pumas have already reissued this album, but this is the original album pressed on 2 LPs with 9 bonus tracks. It's the gold and black and red vinyl edition. So I'm not sure if that was any different than the other, but it does have a stamp in the front that says 1 year deluxe vinyl edition. All right, the last thing I'm going to show, I told you this would be sort of short. It's the Monkees. Their debut record, Run Out Groove. Run Out Groove did this pressing. I have had some people waiting for this for a long time. These are numbered. They're not a whole lot of them. There's a whole bonus record of all sorts of extras. If you want to freeze frame that, it's up to you. Okay, so I will give more information about Record Store Day, but again, if you know how it ran last time, you'll be familiar with it. We'll open at 8 a.m. Say hi to your buddies again. I think that it was really cool because it was the first time that we had people actually in the store since 2019 for a record store day event, and it was cool hearing from a lot of people their perspectives of what it was like being in a line waiting to buy music again, and sort of talking about all different aspects of music, records, record store day, and the world in general. It's kind of one way that brings people together and not in a hateful sort of way. So, at least not unless you're behind somebody who's got something that you want and it's the last copy. So, all right. Thank you very much for your time. So a little short video, and I'll be catching you up on some other stuff. You've probably seen a lot of it actually floating around on YouTube already, but I don't know. I try to do as much as I can in one spot. So, all right. Thank you very much. Peace. See ya.